What's going on, guys? How you doing today? I'm hanging out. Hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom out here in Brazil, maxing and relaxing, and constantly bringing out content for you guys. So I'll give you some guys some time to get on the live. We're gonna talk about a lot of things today. We're gonna talk about a lot of things today: safety, travel, health, Jacques Wilkens return, merch, Philly Dom merch, and job opportunities. Khan said, "Hello, sir." Khan, I see your messages, man. I see your messages. How are you doing, Khan? I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get on the live, and then we'll talk about it. I wrote down exactly what I'm going to talk about today, so it'll be easy to flow with the live today. I'm doing more than one live today, guys. So you guys in for a treat today, man. I'm doing more than one live today. I might break the records for doing live today on the Philly Dom Network. I think the most live videos I ever did. I mean, it was probably like four or five. Yeah, but today I was surfing through the internet and shout out to my boy Rudy, man. He brought up the topic too, but I was already going to talk about it already. But shout out to you, Rudy. Daddy, shout out to you too. Safety and traveling. That's a big, big issue, guys. Safety and traveling is a very, very big issue. A lot of things can happen while you travel, so you have to be very aware of your surroundings. People are like, Billy Down, where you going with this? Well, I don't know. It's a story floating around on the internet. It was three Americans that traveled to Mexico City, one of my favorite cities. They traveled to Mexico City for Halloween, and they all were found dead in their Airbnb in Mexico City. So it's an ongoing investigation to try to find out what's going on. My prayers go out to the family of the loved ones that were lost. One of the people that were traveling that passed away at the Airbnb in Mexico City was a school teacher. So he had students and everything. So my prayers go out to them. I was so sorry to hear that news. And it touched me and it resonated with me because your boy Philly Dom is constantly on the road, constantly traveling. May I be in Belize, may I be in El Salvador, may I be in Nicaragua, may I be in the United States, may I be in Mexico, may I be in Haiti, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. The list goes on. It really touched my heart because that could have easily been me because I travel a lot. So right now it's still an investigation going on, so they're not really sure what the cause of death is. And I don't want to speculate. Speculate. I don't want to speculate on what could have caused the situation. I don't want to speculate what could have caused their death. And that apartment. But I do know that from watching some other YouTube sites, one of the one of the one of the three people that were deceased reached out to their boyfriend. I want to be right when I say this. I don't want to say reached out to their boyfriend in the States and called them and said they couldn't feel their legs and they were constantly throwing up. Shout out to Status Boom. Yes, indeed, Status Boom. I see you. Lafayette. What's up, Philly? White or black? They were black. They were black. It was three black Americans, and they went to Mexico City for Halloween, and they all died. So it could be a numerous what's it a couple reasons, numerous reasons why they would have passed away. I mean, I don't like to really speak on it because I don't know the surroundings of the situation, and the respect for the family. But I mean, you guys can probably think and figure out what uh what could have caused all three of them to die at the same time. So I would tell you, I like to give some advice since I think I have enough knowledge now from traveling to give some advice on traveling. I would always tell you to check the place where you're traveling. Know your surroundings. Know your surroundings. If you get an Airbnb, um, just do a walk through the Airbnb. Check everything to make sure everything looks right in the Airbnb when you first get in there. Know the neighborhood where you're staying at. Do like some Google research, some information on the neighborhood where you're staying at. Um, I would tell you if it's not what sometimes when you get Airbnbs, it looks nice. It looks nice when it's on the internet, and then when you actually get to the place, it's not what you expect it to be. So I would take that into high regards too. It's a sad situation. Sometimes I stay in Airbnb, sometimes I stay in hostels, but you just have to be aware of your surroundings and know that you're in another country, and you just have to be paying attention and vigilant around you to know your surroundings. I'm flustered my words today because this is a touching subject. You know what I mean? Because it could have easily been me or some other people that I know that travel because we constantly travel. But safety is so important when you're on the streets. Make sure nobody's following you. If you're getting around, it's better to use Uber than taxi. And if you use a taxi, make sure you know the company that you're using. And if you're using Uber, it can always be traced who picked you up and different things like that. Go out in packs. Don't really go out by yourself, especially when you're in a city or town and you don't know that area. Even I can even give you an example. The other day, I went to a little bar, restaurant last night. Not last night, a couple of nights ago. And the guys wanted to stay and hang out, and I wanted to go back to the hostel. So one of the guys from the hostel walked me back because he knows I'm not from here. He's familiar with this area. He works at the hostel. He walked me back to the hostel, then he went back to the bar and hung out because he knows the safety issue here in Fortaleza, Brazil, where I'm at. So he wanted to make sure I was safe and I didn't get mugged or robbed or anything like that. So safety is a big issue when you travel. Very, very, very big issue. Once again, guys, please give the video a like. Please give the video a like. You're rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in this amazing country of Brazil. And I just had to talk about that incident with the three black people that passed away in Mexico. That really touched me because I've been to Mexico City plenty of times. I go there a lot. I've been going to Mexico City for years and years and years and years. So it really touched home. But safety is important. Safety is important. Maybe I'll do another video and I'll give a list of safety things you need to know before you travel. Hopefully that can help people, but you just have to be vigilant. Vigilant. Am I saying the right word? You have to be aware. Let's say aware. Aware of your surroundings and everything around you. Shout out to my boy Khan. I see you, brother. I see you, brother. He said, be careful, brother. May God protect you always. Yes, indeed. Because, we take it for granted sometimes when you travel and you're in these different places and these different countries, you take it for granted. But you got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to notice everything. If something that you don't like, go with your first instinct. If something doesn't smell right, look right, get out of there. Also, 105, I see you. Job opportunities, like what? Give me some time. I'm gonna talk about some other. I got a list of stuff I got to talk about today. So give me some time. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on the job opportunities. Give me a little bit of time, and I'll get to it for you. Or send me a super chat, and I'll do it right now. Or a cash app, and I do it right now. Because I'm one of the few YouTubers. It was pointed out to me. One of my friends said that I answer everybody's questions. So if you want to know right away about the job opportunity, send me a super chat or a cash app. Let me know, and I'll go right to that topic. But the channel is growing, so it's a lot to be talked about. Lafayette said, "Have you had a bad issue traveling?" So far, so good. The worst incident I've dealt with was back in the day. I was in Jamaica with my dad, and we were out there doing some missionary work with a church organization, it's Deliverance Evangelistic Church in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And a friend of mine and a friend of a lot of people, his name is Martin Jackson, uh, passed away. He had drowned in the pool at the college we were staying at. We were staying at this university called Christ for Nations. It's a school for people that want to become Christian ministers. So we were staying there, and theologian school. And we went out for the day. We did everything we had to do. So then we went back to the university, just to sit back and relax. And he ended up taking a swim, and he had drowned. So that was the worst thing that ever happened to me while traveling. A friend of mine passed away by drowning, and then we had to call his family. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was years ago. It was in the '90s, man. It was in the early '90s, man. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough, man. I still remember that day. Even talking to you guys now gives me chills and bothers me to this day, man. Because I feel like if I could have did something different, if I could have did something more to help that situation, yeah. But a friend of mine, Martin Jackson, R.I.P. to Martin Jackson's in heaven, man. He drowned, and it was in Jamaica, man. It was in Montego Bay, Jamaica, St. James Parish. I think that was the state or the area, but it was Christ for the Nations. It was theologian school there. Like I said, we were doing missionary work there, and he passed away, man. And it always sits on my heart, man. That's why I said safety and traveling. I always play that in my head, even to these days, even to now. What could I did more? Did he tell me he was going to go swim because he couldn't swim and he drowned? And it was crazy because where he was at, there was a lot of people. It was like a restaurant right overlooking the pool area, and it was people at the pool, and it was to this day is a mystery. Nobody knows how he drowned or anything. Nobody saw nothing, man. So it's still one of them things that will sit on my soul, man, for the rest of my life, man. Really bothers me. Really bothers me. Really bothers me. So when I hear instances of people dying overseas, American citizens dying overseas, it sits on me and it resonates on me because I'm a travel vlogger and I'm always constantly traveling, going places. So it really, really, really sits on my chest. But when you travel, man, take safety as a high priority. Take safety as a high regard when you're in your hometown. It's funny when people are local, they take safety serious in their towns and their neighborhoods and stuff, and then they go abroad and they get a little lax because they're on vacation. But you still got to be not paranoid, but just have like a checklist of things that you go through just to make sure. Okay, this check, that check, this check, that check. So it's a rough situation. Let me read some comments and we're gonna go back to talking about safety a little bit more. But yeah, I'm coming to you live and direct from Brazil. I'm in a hostel doing this live right now. And if nobody knows what a hostel is, that's just a cheap way of living when you travel. And the city that I'm in Brazil is in the north, and it's called Fortaleza, Brazil. Brandon said, "Look, I'm from Brazil. I'm from Belize, bro. Good afternoon. Shout out to Brandon from Belize, man. I got a strong connection to Belize, man. I got family down there in Belize, man. So shout out to Brazil, man. Black Balt said, Belize. Shout out to Belize, man. And shout out to Brazil. Black Balt said, what's up, Philly? Didn't hear about the story in Mexico. Yeah, Google it, man. Three black Americans from the United States. I know one of them for sure was from New Orleans. Passed away at the Airbnb. They still trying to piece the story together. What was the cause of death? But three Americans died in Mexico City, Mexico, to be exact. And I'm always in and out of Mexico City, so it was shocking for me to hear that. 487 said, "How is life, Philly? Life is all right, man. You know, you have your ups, you have your downs, but I'm blessed and highly favored be able to travel and to go to these different countries and different places and show you content and show you what's going on out there. So I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. You know, I still got some other stuff in life I want to do and put together. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, like I said, but I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. Let me skip around a little bit. Charles Explorer, what's going on with you? Said, what's happening in Philly? I'll be in Cali, Columbia Saturday. Man, enjoy, man. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. And Charles Explorer said, that's crazy. I was just in Mexico City 2 weeks ago. Yeah, man, they died in their Airbnb. I mean, you guys can go Google it and check the story out. Google it. Somebody Google the story right now while we on the live, and maybe you could bring some more insight into what happened to them. Because you know stuff is constantly changing, constantly changing. But yeah, safety and traveling is a big deal. Safety in traveling is a big deal. Shout out to Philly Dom, side dude. Shout out from Philadelphia. He said, salute Dominique. Cool vibes, man. Cool vibes. But I'm out here early, man. I'll be doing a couple lives a day, guys. I'll be doing a couple lives a day. Yeah, I'm just working on something on the computer real quick. I figured that, I mean, I know you guys want to know about safety and traveling, so let me give you guys a little bit more information. Hold on for a second, guys. Let me read some more comments. If somebody wants me to answer their comments right away, let's cash out me. Steven said, greetings from St. Louis, Missouri. And Steven said, Philly, how is the family in Belize? They are right, as far as I know. Like I said, I didn't. They haven't reached out to me. I've been calling, but they are right, as far as I know. I've talked to a couple people down in Belize. I'm up in Belize, and everything's all right. They had no deaths or anything like that, but I did reach out to the family. I'm not getting no response, but everything is okay. Some friends reached out to me and let me know what's going on. I don't know if people are still without power. I don't know what the full situation is. One of my boys has called me. He was in Belize, making his way to Belize City on a bus. Bern Velasquez. Shout out to Bern Velasquez. Velasquez. Check out his channel. He's a YouTuber. Also, he's an artist and he's an actress. So I'll call him and see what he tells me what's going on in Belize City. And my boy Peter Carter, shout out to him as well. He's in Belize City as well. So I'll wait for them to give me some information. But no, haven't talked to the son direct. I've been trying to reach out to him and his mom, but no answer. Steve said greetings from St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, indeed. And Steve said Philly, how? Okay, I answered that one. Brandon said, can I only imagine that sad moments? Yes, indeed, when it happens. Yeah, Lafayette, they are saying carbon dioxide poison. I figured that could be a case. I didn't want to say that first, but since somebody in the comment section said that could be a possibility. I had some friend, well, a girl that I was dating in Miami back in the day, her cousin, which is my friend, his cousin, it gets a little tricky, had some family members that died like that at a hotel of carbon dioxide poison. So that could be a possibility, but out of respect for the family, I don't want to say that was the cause. But Lafayette, what's the source? Where'd you get that information from? Out of respect for the family and the loved ones, I don't want to know, but it could be a possibility. I thought about that. Could be a strong. I thought about two things. I thought about. It could have been food poisoning or carbon dioxide poison or something they all ate. Because three people just don't die at the same time unless they in a car accident or something or a plane crash or something like that. You know what I mean? So I figured it was something they ate or carbon dioxide. But Lafayette, where'd you get that information? Let me know. And my boy Charles Explorer said he was just there, man. And then Charles said, when we see each other again, we need to talk about the side dude. Yeah, we do need to talk about it. He's from he's saved from Philly. Saved from Philly. He know a lot about me, so more than likely he's from Philly, but we'll talk about him. And when I was in Philadelphia, I did a live. He was on it. I tried to reach out to him so me and him can link up. You know what I mean? If he went to high school with me back in the day, and he does know some stuff about me from back in the day that he could not know unless he's from Philly. So more than likely he's from Philly or he's associated with somebody that went to high school with me that's close from Philly. But I would like to dig more deep into it, like Instagram, or he can reach out to me and talk to me. But yeah, Charles, boy, let's talk about the side too. And once again, guys, please get a video like, support the boy Philly Dom. It doesn't cost you nothing to give a video a like. I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate that. And like I said before, today we're gonna be doing a lot of lives. And Philly side dude, we just talking about you. He said they died of carbon dioxide. Dioxide. Okay, so let's dive into that a little bit. If they died from that, somebody give me details of how that could happen. I know how it could happen, but I'm trying to get you guys to interact with me. But we're not I'm still not 100% sure. I need a source. Somebody tell me a source where they know that. Because like I said, out of respect for the family. Debbie said, "Where are you traveling to next?" To another city in Brazil for sure. And Lafayette said two guys and one girl died. Yes, indeed. And they said the female called back home. They were young too. Lafayette said ages 28, 28, 33. Lee, I saw you hit me up on Instagram. I ain't get time to look at it, but definitely I'm gonna check it out. Okay, Lee. Then Lee said, "Hey Philly, how are you? I really like the beach videos. How is the hostel where you are staying? If you guys want me to do a video on the hostel, just to record it so you can see where I'm staying, I do that so you can see the lifestyle that Philly Town has embarked upon to travel. Hopefully one day it'll get better than this, and I'll be in 5-star suites at the Marriott or something." But shout out to you, Lee. Then Lafayette said NBC News. Okay, NBC News said that. I knew they would jump on it. Thank you, Lafayette. So something in the apartment was left on. Wow. Big Hawk said, shout out to you, man. He said, "Peace, King. What's going on with you, Big Hawk? Appreciate you being on the live the other day, man. You know we're gonna definitely do it again. I got a couple lives. I got a couple lives today. So on the channel and on Jacques Wilkens' channel as well, and also Moshe from Jamaica that's in Sasua, Dominican Republic. He's the health guru. So it's a lot going on today. It's a lot going on today. Oh, okay. And 487 said, Philly, I'm glad to hear that, brother. How's the food down there? What food do you crave during the days? Um, the food down here is good. I mean, I can tell you what I've been eating. I've been eating a lot of chicken. People know I eat chicken, so I've been eating chicken. And if I ain't been eating chicken, I've been eating like vegetarian food and stuff like that. And if it's not chicken, I've been eating sushi because they told me sushi was good for high blood pressure, and I knew that, so I've been eating a lot of sushi, but mainly chicken, mainly baked chicken. I like baked chicken, so I've mainly been eating baked chicken to keep 100 with you guys. Um, Obviously, cottage J is a food that they eat down here from the Afro culture side of Brazil. I've been eating cottage J. You guys gonna have to Google cottage J and see what it's about. I've been eating that every now and then, but mainly chicken. Do I crave for any food? No. Since I had the high blood pressure issue, I've been trying to eat healthy as I can. So no, not really craving for any type of food or anything like that. No. The Philly downside dude said, Charles, we can track together. None of your concern. Little Charlie. Philly side dude, I know you from Philly, man, but we'll keep it cool, man. Charles is a good friend, man. Charles is a good friend. The Philly Dom Sadu ran track with me as well. I know he has kids, at least that's what he said in the live, because I try to remember what he said. You see people in the background constantly coming in the hostel. Then Lafayette said, how long you staying in Brazil? I'm not sure, Lafayette. I'm not sure. I might have to fly back to Belize in Central America or El Salvador or fly back somewhere in Central America. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to hold down here as long as I can. Big Hawk said, "You looking good. You look like me eating the fish, slimming down. Okay, you have to fight the woman off soon. Yes, indeed, champ. Yeah, man. I've been working out, man, every other day, man. Shout out to New Jersey Nomad, man. He been motivating me, man. We was up in down in Salvador Bahia. We ran every other day and worked out, and I've been, staying with that regiment. You know what I mean? I've been staying with it, man. I did some burpees yesterday. Then I ran 2 miles. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do burpees again. And then after that, I'm going to go on some kind of jog, maybe some intervals like run fast, stop, walk a little bit, run fast, stop, walk a little bit. But I'm trying to keep in shape, man. Thanks, man. Huh? I got a list for you guys, man. I'm gonna keep reading your comments, but I got a list for you guys. Since we talk about safety and travel, I feel like I needed to tell you some things. I think these are like some essential things that can help you when you travel. So it's travel like safety tips. Do research wherever you go. Even I'm guilty of not doing research. I need to do more research, but I'm always constantly on the road. And I stay in these hostels and they tell you a lot of stuff that's going on. Get to know your destination. Well, know the area, the hotel where you stand, know the Airbnb. Not, I mean, obviously you ain't gonna know the Airbnb, but know the neighborhood, know the area, do inspection of your Airbnb when you get in the room, do inspection of your hotel, hostels. I mean, I inspect my bed area and stuff like that, but still do inspection, know your surroundings. That's a big thing. Always make copies of like your important documents, like your passport, ID, license, in case something gets stolen and stuff. Don't draw attention to yourself. A lot of people, we have a habit when we travel abroad, we want to be flashy, let them know we got money, the jewelry, the chains, and all that. Try to be on a low profile. Even if you're a wealthy person, try to be on a low profile. Let me stand up for y'all. I wear these jeans when I travel a lot because I want to look like I'm broke. that ripped jeans, or it makes me look like I'm low class or I'm hood or ghetto. So I'm more likely less of a target. I don't know, maybe it's something in my head, but I mean, you want to not bring too much attention to you when you travel. Okay, always keep another thing, man. Keep your friends, your family updated when you travel. Keep them updated. Let people know you all right. With me being a travel YouTuber, it's easy. Even if my family don't reach out to me, they can go on my channel. If I'm uploading videos, that means I'm still alive. If I don't upload videos, because I'm constantly uploading videos. If even you guys, you my family too, from the channel, we all family. If I don't upload videos in 3 days, man, worry about Philly down. If I don't upload a video within 72 hours, worry about Philly down. That means something's going on. For the last couple years, I've been uploading videos almost every day for the last 3 years. So if I don't upload videos in that time frame, worry about me, be very worried about me. That means something really happened. I'm in a hospital or I'm hurt, kidnapped, something. Be aware of like public Wi-Fi as well. Because sometimes when you travel, you gotta. Some people phones work abroad. You know they have that good cellular plan, but sometimes we don't go get chips because you got to get chips when you're in these different countries. It's for me. I should be doing it, and I don't do it. But some people, if you like, travel for like 2, 3 weeks, I don't see you buying chips and putting it in your phone. But some people do that. So be aware of where the Wi-Fi is at when you leave your Airbnb or your hotel. And then some people, like I say, y'all just have that good package that when you're abroad, it works. And also, you can call your cell company, and when you do go abroad, tell them to give you that international package so you make sure you always have Wi-Fi. Or if some of you guys are ballers, you could just buy a phone while you're here, a local phone, so you can always be in contact and always have Wi-Fi. You can buy a local phone plan, and connect the Wi-Fi to your phone back home, so you always constantly be able to communicate with people. Always safeguard your hotel room, double check it, make sure nobody broke in, double check everything around it. Just little tips, man. And like I said, the big one, like I would tell you, for me traveling, be aware of your surroundings. Don't take nothing for granted. Notice everything around you when you travel. Be aware of your surroundings. 100% be aware of your surroundings. We'll talk about safety a little bit more. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Big Hawk said you looking okay. We read that one. Big Hawk said yeah. Oh, you only eat fish. Okay, that's good, man. Yeah, you said that in the live that you only eat fish. Vegetarian, you only eat fish. You did say that. Philly Dom side dude said, Dom, stop letting people play with me like I'm a. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, we ran track together, man. We ran track together. He knew that. And I asked him like who was the track coach, and he knew the track coach. He knew some specific stuff. That was cool, but Philly side dude, man, we need to link up, man. Hit me up via Instagram. Let's talk, man. Catch up on old times. What race did I run? Philly side dude or George Washington High School. What race did I run? Then Lafayette said, I heard the cost of Brazil is going up. Yes, indeed. Is it cheaper than El Salvador? Well, Lafayette, I would see it's going up. It's about this. It's high season for Brazil. So right now, going from right now on, it's going to be expensive because they got that corner boost coming up. We'll be in November. They got World Cup, then they got Christmas, and then they got Carnival January, February. They got Carnival in February. So yeah, everything has been going up. The prices and everything have been going up. I don't see it because I stay in hostels and I stay pretty. I try to stay cheap as possible for the most part. Obviously, every now and then I'm in Airbnb with my boy New Jersey Nomad. Shout out to New Jersey Nomad for watching and supporting the kid, man. I appreciate him a lot, man. He did a lot for me. So, but yeah, it's going up. The flights are going up. Even the fly around Brazil is expensive. The fly around Brazil is expensive. I had a friend, Ivan Adventures. He's a YouTuber as well. He was trying to come down here for his birthday. He ended up changing his trip at the last minute, and he's going to Colombia because he said it's cheaper. Because Brazil, where he usually stays, he said he paid like $100 a night. They wanted like 350 a night in Rio de Janeiro. So he was like that. That's a no go for him. So yeah, the prices are going up. So it's right now coming into this season right now it's more expensive. But if you would have asked me a couple weeks ago, for the way I live, when you ask me about expensive, I live cheap. I live cheap, so I don't spend that much money like that. So I don't really feel it. But the people around me are telling me that it's expensive, so I know it's expensive. So yes, the prices are going up and it's expensive right now. So yes, to answer your question, Lafayette, it's more expensive than Brazil. It's more expensive than El Salvador right now. But El Salvador, where I stay in El Salvador, is kind of pricey. Uptown Goldie, what's going on with you, champ? What's going on, cousin 215 in the house without a doubt? That's what's up, man. T-Mobile, he said, my cousin said to get T-Mobile. He said T-Mobile works everywhere. T-Mobile works everywhere, he said. So that's a good plan to have, especially when you're traveling to these other countries. So your Wi-Fi works, so you always be constant and you always have internet. T-Mobile. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens. Shout out to Philly John in the building. Shout out to Philly John 215, Uptown Goldie. Shout out to him. He's in the building as well. That's my boy. Germantown stand up. Uptown stand up. Mount Airy stand up. West Oak Lane stand up. North Philly stand up. South Philly stand up. What about West Philly and South Philly and Northeast Philly stand up? The Michael said, looking good. Thank you, Chan. 214 said, all right, I will check that link when I go back to El Salvador. Not a problem. Alpha Mel said, what's good, man? All is well, man. All is well. Just gonna do a couple lives a day, man. I had a lot on my chest, man. We had some people die in Mexico City. And you were just there, Alpha Mel. You were just in Mexico City as well. You and Charles Boy were just in Mexico City. And you guys stayed in Airbnbs. It was some people from the States, man. My prayers go out to their family, and my condolences go out to their family that they died in their Airbnb in Mexico City. So it's rough. It's rough out there, man. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough out there. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. So I was just giving them some, tips and pointers on how to be safe when you travel. And I'm gonna keep talking about that subject because that's a big subject. And shout out to my friend Felicia. We talked about it the other day. She told me that was a good topic to talk about. So shout out to you, Felicia. Big Hawk said, let me know what time you're going to be on later today. I'll hit you up on. Okay, I'll let you know, champ. I should be going. Hold up. Let me check something. Let me check something. The one person I was supposed to do the live with, Moshe, he didn't contact me yet. I left him a message. I'm checking my messages. Shout out to my boy Rudy again. Let me read what he said. I'm sure he don't care if I read this. said the first thing, one of the first things you should do when you go to an Airbnb, check and see if do they have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. He said, if not, I crack a window when I'm inside. And he said if they don't have it, he basically, we're talking about the incident. He just texted me through some messages, but he was basically saying if they don't have smoke detectors or carbon monoxide detectors, make sure you crack a window when you get in there. Or just start as a habit. Crack a window when you get in there. When you go in the Airbnb, crack a window when you get in there, and then as soon as you go in there, crack a window, and then start your little your checklist of the place to make sure everything is all right, and that'll keep you safe. And once again, my prayers go out to that family, the families, and the loved ones in Mexico City, man. So hard to hear that. 214 said, "Hell no, ain't nothing cheaper than El Salvador." Well, I stay in an expensive place in El Salvador, but it's I don't know. It's like what you have U.S. dollars, man. El Salvador is not that pricey, but the area where I'm staying at and the Airbnbs and stuff like that is $70 a night, $80 a night. I don't know if that's expensive, but for somebody that travel constantly, it's kind of expensive. And once again, guys, please hit the like button. The Mike said about to be a big crash and people better stock up. Seriously, what type of crash you talking about, man? Talk to us. Give us details when we talk on this channel. Give us details, man. Once again, please get a video like. Appreciate you guys. Philly Dom Sadu said, make sure you guys hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Lafayette said, can you speak Spanish fluently? No, but I know it enough to survive. I know it enough. I wait like the problems that I'm having in Brazil. If I was in a Spanish speaking country, I wouldn't have these problems. When I do my videos in a Spanish speaking country, I always manage to survive. So I'm not good at Spanish. I'm not gonna sit here in front of you guys on the camera and lie to you and say I'm like some expert or something like that. But I've been around the Spanish language long enough to pick up a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of things in Spanish, so I can survive anywhere that they speak Spanish. D. Michael said, need a door, yeah, door cell phone on T-Mobile to do that. I hear you, D. Michaels. Thank you for the advice. And Cream said, Strawberry Mansion stand up. Yes, indeed, Strawberry Mansion stand up. And TMI Santiago, shout out to TMI Santiago. Good dude, man. Support his channel. That's my boy, 100 grand. Came to Philly, man. Met my family, met my dad and them. Shout out to my dad in Philadelphia, man. Shout out to him. Much love, Dad. Yeah, if you want to check me, just check the videos. I'm always constantly doing videos, so you guys know where I'm at and know that I'm all right. But shout out to TMI Santiago. Came to my place in Philly, met my dad, hung out with my cousins. Shout out to TMI, man. Good people, man. I stayed with him in Long Island, New York, at his house, man. The guy was doing his thing. He got a couple properties up there and stuff like that. So shout out to TMI Santiago, man. You good peoples, man. Very good peoples, man. D. Michael said Mexico City is where spies meet. I hear you. You funny, man. You a funny dude. TMI said, who are those dudes? Lots of laughs. They're in the hostel, man. It's a hostel, so it's gonna be constantly people here in the hostels. TMI Santiago. I'm doing a live later, TMI. I'm trying to invite you to be on that live. So you can come on that live later. I'll let you know. I'll hit you up via IG, man. I want you to stop through the live, man. I'm gonna squeeze you in, man, because I know you're talking bad about me. Oh, Philly Don don't never put me on no live. Philly Don don't want me to be on no live. Philly Dom don't want me to be on no live with him. Shout out to you, TMI Santiago, you my man. 100 grand, man. Philly Dom Sandu said, TMI stop playing for play. D. Michaels said, oh, hell yeah. Then Rudy said, what's up, Philly? Great topic, man. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You even brought it up to me today, Rudy. Appreciate you. And then D said 80s is cheap. 80 is cheap as hell. 300 is average. Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, you're right, D. Michaels. Then Laffy said, how much for the hostel in Brazil? Where I'm staying at, this is $8 a night. $7.81. $7.81 a night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a video and let you see where I'm staying at. Let you see the hostel a little bit. Trying to see when I do it when people there. Then Mike said economical crash. And Cabo said big boy, big bro, what's good family, all is well. Okay, Michael said economical crash. I hear you. And then Charles, let me see. Charles said we are where I'm staying in Colombia. It's $11 per night. One bed, one bath. Nice, man. Make sure you check it. Make sure everything is all right with the where you staying at, Charles. 214 said, man, I stayed. Only he stayed in Libertad. That's in El Salvador. It was $300. That's like a beach area, guys. And it was only $300 for 4 nights. That is dirt cheap. Yes, indeed. Charles said you don't need a dual SIM with Google. Family numbers works everywhere. Yes, indeed. The Google, yeah, you can get a Google phone. Not Google phone, but a Google phone number online. Yep, he's right about that. TMI Santiago said, call me. Yes, indeed. I will call you, champ. Then Uptown, Goldie 215. What's going on? Philly John. Check the reviews on the Airbnb and the house rules before booking. You hear that? Another safety situation he said to is to check the Airbnb and the house rules before booking and check out the reviews. Cuts, what's going on? Good day, Philly Dom. I'm working. I guess he said he's working on like a project. He's doing something. All right, then. I'm glad you guys could be a part of this live. Glad you guys could be a part of this live. We got a lot going on today, man. I don't know what's going on with my boy Moshe. I'm supposed to do a live with him. It's a guy from Sasua. He's the health guru guy. Supposed to be doing a live with him later, and my man didn't even hit me back. Contact me. I don't know what's going on. I'm on the phone right now. He know we doing a live today, so I'll wait for him to reach out to me. Shout out to my boy Cav TV. Is this Cav TV? Hold on, I'm giving a shout out to the room. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Cav TV while I'm on the live. Cav TV, what's going on? He's another YouTuber doing this thing, man. And D. Michael said, if you do this during the day when people are working, people that have money, they'll make, I don't know, make them listen if you do it right. I'm trying to understand what you said. It sounded like the wording was a little choppy. If you do this during the day when people are working, people that have money, you'll make listen if you do it if you do it right. Oh, thank you. I hear what you're saying. I'm here with you guys. I'm here. I just had to talk to somebody on the phone real quick. Prime time. I hear you. Prime time. Prime time. I hear you. Thank you so much. All right, let's talk about my boy. We're gonna get off the safety topic for a little bit. Let's talk about my boy Jacques Wilkens. Jacques Wilkens on YouTube. He's almost at 10,000 views. One of my favorite YouTubers out there. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens. That's my family. His cousin, just like 215 Uptown Goldie 215, aka Philly John. They my people, 100 grand. So shout out to them, John, Philly John, Goldie 215. Shout out to him. But Jacques Wilkens is doing a live today. He's been in hibernation for a while. So you guys need to check the live that I do with him later this evening. It'll be on the late night. Well, on my time, it'll be like 10 o'clock my time, Brazilian time. But for you guys, wherever you at, New York, Philly, unless you're in England or Paris or Serbia somewhere. But it'll be tonight, 10 p.m. my time. We're gonna go on my channel first, and I'm gonna talk with him because everybody's been asking about Jacques Wilkens, so I want to get an update and have him talk in his own words, so people know what's going on with him. And then we're gonna switch the live to his channel, but push some traffic to his channel. But be looking for that live tonight with Jacques Wilkens. So shout out to Jacques Wilkens. I'm looking forward to do that live with him, man. He's almost at 10K, man. He's doing this thing, man. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens. The live, we will be doing that live today. Let me read some more comments, and then I got some more other topics to talk about. 214 said, bro, how you have 57K subscribers and 27 viewers. Let's get your view count up. You need to run ads. Okay, on Instagram and Facebook. Well, help me with that. I know that Naughty Slim was telling me about that. Shout out to Naughty Slim. I see you right there. Was telling me about that too. Yeah, he said you need to run ads on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, indeed. You're 100% right. Vintage, you're 100% right. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Shout out to you, Naughty Slim. What's going on? He is your favorite cousin. Lots of laugh. Yes, indeed, he is. My favorite cousin right now. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens. D. Michael said, everybody is at work. Yes, indeed. I know that. 214 said, no, that ain't. He has too many subscribers. People are on YouTube at work. A lot of ghost subscribers are very old subscribers. I hear you. Thank you for that information. Naughty Slim was saying something. Oh, Kev TV said big ups from Mexico City. Saludos. Yeah, man. I just Kev TV, man. I just logged your number in. I saw your number from Mexico City. You in Mexico City right now. What did you hear about the 3 black people that passed away in Mexico City, man? What happened? What did you hear? You in Mexico City. You speak Spanish. What's going on, Kev TV? Tell me. Naughty Slim said you're welcome. Yes, indeed. Then it said you need to make reels. That's where you're getting them to that. Okay, that's where you'll get them to your page. Naughty Slim told me the same thing. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. That is priority. Tomorrow, Philly Dom will make 1 or 2 reels. You can hold me to it because I see it on the channel how I can make the reels. I will make 2 reels tomorrow. Since I've been in Brazil, I've did reels before, but I'm gonna make some so we can start pushing some more traffic to the channel because I'm a hard worker. I'm grinding. I put out videos constantly. Some people think I'm on vacation. I'm in these other countries. I'm not on vacation. I'm working. I've been sitting at this desk since this morning. I just put out another video. I edited. I'm gonna drop that video tonight. I'll be working hard, man. So I'm gonna do the reels, the reels. I hear you guys, the reels. Naughty Slim said the reels. Vincent said the reels. Thank you guys. I've been slacking. I'm gonna do the reels. 100%. I'm gonna do the reels. Muhammad Ali say, "Yo, Philly, which your prefer for the laser or Salvador Bahia, and why?" I like Salvador Bahia. I'm starting to like for the laser, but if I had to pick out of these two, it's definitely Salvador Bahia. There's more culture there, there's more flavor there, there's a lot more going on there. For the laser has action, but I still can't give you a full assessment of for the laser for the laser for the laser. I'm messing the name up. I can't give you a full assessment because I'm still been local. I've been staying in like one area, which is called Morales. That's the area I've been staying in. I ain't been going about and around like I should to other areas of the city. So I'm in the tourist area, and everything has been good so far being here in this tourist area. D. Michael said, "Reels don't get you super chats, but it gets you viewership, and viewership turns into super chats." D. Michael's down the road. If you think about it. But thank you for that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, D. Michaels, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Naughty Slim, thank you so much as well. Appreciate you too, Naughty Slim. Thank you. You've been saying reels. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll give you guys my word tomorrow. That's the top of the list for Philly Down. Reels. 214 said big facts, Philly. Yes, indeed. And then Muhammad Ali, the subscriber. How do you get by since no one speaks English in Brazil? I've been traveling so long. I have a gift, man. I'll figure a way. I mean, I'll Google Translate. I'll say something in Spanish, and we'll figure out a medium point. I'll figure it out, man. I've been traveling so long that I'm used to being in countries where nobody speaks the language that. So you adapt. You adapt to your situation. But it's times that I can use Google Translator and stuff like that. And it's times every now and then you might hear I'll be talking to somebody and then you might hear somebody in the background that speaks English and they help me out. So I adapt, man. Like I said, I just adapt. I have a gift. I've been traveling so long. I find a way to make it happen and to communicate with the people. And when you stay in hostels, people here speak English because you got people from all over the world, France, Germany. So inside of this hostel, I'm around people that do speak English. Not everybody, not many, but I am around people that speak English. Cut said, don't forget short stories. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna have to check into that too as well. Yeah, that's so horrible, Kev CB said. I found out, yes. And D. Michael said, have you tried the Google Translate camera on a sign yet? No, I ain't tried that yet, man. Sign yet. No, I ain't tried that yet, man. Then Mike Muhammad Ali said, have you felt in danger, Sao Paulo? I mean, I felt the energy. When I say the energy, I felt it could be dangerous here for the laser. The first night I got here was a lot of, I could feel the element. You know, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, from a rough blue collar city, a lot of gangsters, a lot of thugs. Everybody's about that life, quote unquote, about that life. And I felt that energy here in Fort Laser, and I felt that energy in Salvador Bahia, and I felt that energy in San Paulo, but not. Well, I stayed at San Paulo was like a joke. It was a pretty respectable neighborhood, Villa Magdalena, so there really wasn't too much going on there. But as I ventured off, I seen the ruggedness and the toughness of the city. So your question, Muhammad Ali, is that I take precaution and stuff, but I'm always aware. But I know stuff can happen. But I try to do my best to take precaution and everything. But yes, sometimes I do. I feel in danger, or I'm just over analyzing everything. I'd rather overanalyze than to underanalyze. So I do feel in danger sometimes. And that's anywhere. I don't have to be there. I was in Philadelphia recording a couple months back, and I felt danger. That's my hometown. That's my city. Because I know the danger of the city, and I know anything can happen at any given time. And they just had a YouTuber just got killed in Chicago. So yeah, I'm always worrying about the danger around me. Yes, all the time, at all times. I'm always worrying about the danger around me. Nadi Slim said, "It's sad what happened to those people." Yes, indeed. And 487 said, "Do they speak Spanish or Portuguese where you stay?" At Philly, most people speak Portuguese where I stay at, and they can understand each other where I'm staying because you can just use Google Translator. And you have like that one guy that speaks English, Spanish. There's one guy here who speaks English, Spanish, and Portuguese. He's from Brazil. So he communicates for all of us. He's the one that's supposed to do a video with me. I'm supposed to go out and do a video today with him. Shout out to my buddy from Far Rockaway that I'm gonna do this video for. CEO Kurt. Shout out to CEO Kurt. Muhammad, you say your pockets were empty with only a camera. Yes. And then Ali said, no, Philly, it's like the wire. Yes, indeed. It's a rough city. Then D. Michael said, saw your. I don't know if you said D. Michael's on that one. Then Johnson said, hello. Jason said hello. So let me go back, man. Like I said, we were talking about Jacques Wilkens. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens. So check out that live later with Jacques Wilkens. Greatly appreciate that. And also, guys, I'm going out of order, man. I had an order that I was going in. Well, let's go to the health. People know that I have high blood pressure. I always let everybody know that. So I'll always try to watch out what I eat. And the guy that helped me out with that situation was Moshe, a Jamaican guy that lives in Dominican Republic in a town, the town of Sasua, Dominican Republic in the North Coast. And I just want to let you guys know, and people hear this 1,000 times over and over. Health is important, man. Make sure you get checkups on a regular. Make sure you try to eat healthy as you can, especially the older you get. Make sure you try to eat healthy as you can. Like right now, I cut off eating red meat. I mean, I'm not one of the people that say, "Oh, good, I'm gonna never eat a steak or something like that." But I don't really eat red meat like that. All I've been eating is chicken and fish for these last couple months. And another time in my past in my life, I cut out red meat for a while too. So I've been trying to eat healthy as possible. Try to add a lot of vegetables onto what I eat and different things like that. But health is important. And the reason why I brought up health is go back to my videos. Just put Philly Dom in health, and some videos should come up with Moshe and check out the stuff that he's saying. I'm supposed to be doing a live with him today in like an hour or two, but he didn't reach out to me yet, so I don't know what's going on. But health is very important. So guys, make sure you guys take care of your health. I don't know why I'm saying this today, but make sure you take care of your health. People are dropping out like flies. Health is very important. A lot of people have diabetes, high blood pressure, other different illnesses. Make sure you stay on top of that. Keep your health together, guys. Please Keep your health together. And check out my videos regarding health. And I will be doing more and more videos with Moshe regarding health. Like I said, we're supposed to do one a day. Let me call him on the live with you guys. Let me see what's going on with him. Let me see what's going on with him. I keep it real. Ooh, phone right here. You think I'm joking? Let me see what's going on. Come on, man. Dun, dun, dun. I'm still trying to find his number real quick. Of course, I can't find it while I'm on the live. Okay. Moshe, what's going on, man? It's the one and only Philly Dom. Are we still going live today? We're going live today. What's going on, Moshe? What's going on? Talk to me. Are we still going live today? Natty Slim says, sleep well and drink lots of water. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I agree with you 100%, Natty Slim. And then D. Michael said, 54, watch/0 combat. He said he drank, smoke, and eat too much. Well, you got to calm that down, man. Combat some you funny, man. But yeah, man, you got to calm that down, man. I don't even know what you put here, man. Cut said, what was the health link for? Cut said, what was the healthy link for healthy eating? What link are you talking about? The one Moshe gave me? What are you talking about? If not, you got to ask Moshe for that. X said in the DR. Well, shout out to the DR. X, what's going on with you? So glad you could be a part of this live. So glad you can be a part of this live. But I will be doing more health videos. So that's why I brought up the health thing. Health is wealth. Health is the new wealth, man. You could have all the money in the world if you're not healthy. You're not healthy. So, man, make sure you get out there and work out and you run and you take care of your health. Like I said, here in Brazil, man, these people are always constantly running, working out. Obviously, they drink a lot, but they've been running. They work out. I watch them, man. They living their best lives. I'll be watching them, man. This is definitely a health, fitness driven country for sure. You'll see that in my next video, edited video, when I drop it. X said, I'm shared the link you were talking about. Okay, please share that link, man. X, I greatly appreciate it. Share that link. But I will be doing some live videos with Moshe regarding health. So just to let you guys know that. Let's talk about job opportunities. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people need jobs. There's a lot of situations going on right now that people are not making money. So all I can do is give you job information that's in front of me. Obviously, people know that I worked in Alaska in the seafood industry for a couple of years as a seafood processor. So that's a job opportunity. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need that type of job, but it's definitely a job opportunity. So I always talk about it. If you're down on your luck and you need a job and you're a hard worker, if you ain't a hard worker, this ain't something you want to do. You can work in Alaska on a seafood processing vessel, or you can work on a land plant, or you can work on the docks. And it's a job with a lot of job tongue twister. It's a job with a lot of opportunity. They fly you up to Alaska for the most part, or you got to get to Seattle, Washington, and then from Seattle, Washington, they'll fly you up. Depends on the company. It's a wide open job opportunity, but they can. Some companies will fly you from wherever you're at in the United States, and some will fly you from. You have to make it to Seattle, Washington. So once you get there, they they take care of your room and board. May it be on a vessel, may it be on a land plant, and they take care of your meals. All you have to do is work your shift, and that's all you have to do. It's a good opportunity to make money. I wouldn't tell nobody it'd be a lifetime job or something to keep doing it, but even I'm not gonna look down on anybody that do it because you have a lot of people in Alaska and Washington State and California that been working up there for 20 years plus, so and they making good money. So who am I to knock their hustle? So I always want to give you guys information so you can go back to my old videos and Google Alaska seafood processing jobs in Philly Dom and tell a friend. You might not need a job, but somebody always has a friend or neighbor, excuse me, there's somebody that's in a struggle that needs a job and a job opportunity. So I'm always throwing that job out there to let you guys know. Also, you guys see I've been letting Master Wayne use my platform to do his presentations on Amazon Arbitrao or Amazon Online Business. And every couple of days, you'll see him pop in and do a live regarding Amazon. It's a good opportunity. This one, obviously, you got to have a little bit of money to join, but it's definitely a good opportunity for you to make a couple $1,000 or beyond that, whatever you want to make. But it's a good job, it's a good job opportunity. So you always see me do that. I always try to give back to my subscribers in some kind of way to give them opportunities to make money because everybody needs money. Money is a big thing. Everybody needs money. So the Amazon with Master Wayne is something to check into. Just Google Philly Dom and Amazon, and something should come up. But we put up a lot of videos and also working in Alaska in the seafood industry as a seafood processor, which could lead you on to being a deckhand on a fishing boat where you can make some really good money as well, even more than working as a seafood processor. But both jobs pay, and it's fast money and it's unlimited work. You always have a lot of opportunities to make money. Okay, each shift I see you and not die. Eat. Yeah, I hear you. It makes sense, Michael. Okay, Garvin said, "Hello, how you doing, Garvin?" And then D. Michael said, "Okay, no one stay in school as a long passion of learning. Read a textbook every month." That's good advice, man, D. Michaels. And Garvin, thank you for coming in the live. So hello, where you from, Garvin? Talk to us. And Lafayette said, Philly is a YouTuber, your main income currently. Yes, it is my main income currently. Yes. I'm a full-time travel YouTuber. I could be anywhere in the world. Yes, I'm a full-time YouTuber. And you know, YouTube, we get paid to Google. YouTube is another job, but it takes a while to build up to this job, man. But it's a job opportunity, and you can still work another job and have this job. Lafayette said Philly is, yeah, I'm a full-time YouTuber. Full-time YouTuber. It pays the bills, man. I'm trying. It pays the bills, but you got to be a hustler. And you got to want to do this, man. You got to have tough skin because a lot of stuff goes into being a travel YouTuber or a YouTuber. It's a rough job, but a lot of stuff goes into it. So you really have to be on your P's and Q's as a YouTuber. L says, salute champ L. What's going on with you? Salute. But the main job is working in the Alaskan seafood industry and working on or starting your own online business with Amazon. And Master Wayne will show you how to do that. And he will mentor you and direct you to making money on Amazon. So cool vibes, cool vibes. Shout out to Master Wayne, giving people opportunities to make money on Amazon. He mastered the trade and he's just passing that information on to others. And people see that I worked in Alaska for a couple of years, and I know There's a lot of opportunity working in Alaska if you're a hard worker. So I'm passing that information on to many people as possible as well. And D. Michael said, I'm a retired lawyer from the intelligence community, DOD advisor. Mike, you be saying a lot of stuff, man. Maybe one day I need to bring you on a live and you can talk about your life and they can see your face and you can tell them all about your life. Also, guys, merch, Philly Dom, I have merch now. You see me wearing a Philly Dom hat, I have merch now. Check out my merch. Go to my YouTube channel, to the main page. Go to my store. You check it. You can check out the merch I have, man. Support me. Support the merch. I'm doing the best I can for you guys. I'm not the best YouTuber, but definitely I'm one of the most consistent YouTubers in the last 3 years. And when I mean consistent, I'm constantly uploading videos. Not twice a week, not 3 times a week, almost every day. So if I could patent anything, I'm one of the most consistent YouTubers out there on YouTube, hands down. You can Google check it, you can fact check it, you can go check out my videos. I'm telling you, I'm very consistent. I'm very consistent in what I'm doing. I'm here with you guys. Just people hit me up on the phone. You know, I'm still working as I do these videos. I'm talking with you guys, but a lot of important stuff coming in. So I always got to be constantly checking it. But I'm still here with you guys. Oh man, hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Got some. I'm still here with you guys. I'm still here with you guys. Just got some bad news, but I'm here with you guys. I'm gonna keep the live going for a little bit longer. Hold that message. Hold on to that message for me, and I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you so you know how to word what you have to word. Okay? I'm gonna call you in a little bit. D. Michael, I see you calling, but I'm on a live right now. Big Hawk said number justice, and then Lafayette said, how long did it take before you went full time as a YouTuber? It took me 1 year. It took me 1 year. 1 year to go full time as a YouTuber. 1 year for me to go full time as a YouTuber. They said, yo, what's up, Philly? And then chicken, lots of lot. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I've been eating a lot of chicken, guys. Oh man. I'm gonna have to cut this live, man. I got some bad news that I got to deal with real quick. God works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. So I got some news and some stuff I have to deal with. Once I take care of that news and information, I will get back with you guys and do another video. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, and support the Philly Dime movement. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys for watching, and more and more and more videos to come from the one and only Philly Dime. And remember, I'm going live later with Jacques Wilkens. I'm supposed to go live later with Moshe, the health guru, but I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to call him when I get off this live. Talk to you guys later. God is good all the time. Stay blessed, yes indeed. God is good all the time. Talk to you later. Peace out.